All right, Facebook Live. It looks like we're going live. Trying out this new camera here. So Donald Trump won the election.
That hurts just thinking about it.
Because you were going for Hillary.
I voted Hillary.
I didn't care either way.
I am with her. Well, I wasn't sure, but when I got there, I know I wasn't going for Trump.
I mean, I already made up my mind. No matter what happens, it was going to be a tough 4 years. And the fact that Donald Trump won just gives a whole different perspective of where the country is. And this morning we're talking with the kids, and the kids were upset. Yes. Alejandro was upset. I'm going to upload a video later on about his take on Donald Trump's victory.
And we didn't get Abigail's reaction because her reaction is just so funny. It's more like a girl thing. And she was saying, well, I hope now that he's president, I hope that somebody takes care of his hair. Because he looks like
a surfer dude mixed with a bunny.
And a baboon.
So it's just funny to see how kids are reacting to what they hear in school and what they hear from other people. And my son was talking about how Donald Trump is going to build a wall and take out the immigrants, and now he wants to move to Canada. So it's pretty amazing how influenced we are by the media, and how influenced we are by schools, and how influenced we are by what people say. And my take on it is like, what can I learn from Donald Trump's victory is the power of influence. I mean, can you imagine somebody who has no history in politics?
Yes.
Like took the country by storm with his influence, the power of influence, his certainty. I mean, whether you agree with his politics or not, or he agreed with his intake, he was the most certain man every single time in the podium. He'll talk through certainty. I mean, a lot of shit that he said was bullshit, but people believed it. And people believed it enough that they voted for him. It's just an amazing case study. When you look at it as a case study, as a marketing case study on the power of influence, it just blows my mind. But
it's done. There's nothing we can do.
At the end of the day, you have two choices. You could either complain and say, fuck, like we're gonna be fucked for the next 4 years, this guy's a maniac, or you could agree with we could stop arguing with reality and realize that it's done. It is done. There's nothing that you and I could do about it to change the fact that he's gonna be the next president of the United States. The one thing that I know in my household is that I'm gonna bring the certainty in my household to make sure that we continue to move forward. Continue to move forward as a family, as a business, and continue to move forward, because whether it's Hillary, whether it's Trump, whether it's anybody, nobody should put that fear inside of you that you stop taking action, that you stop believing that we live in the best country so far. I mean, the next 4 years, we'll see how this country is going to go, and I'm very optimistic. I'm very optimistic that whatever happens, that one man doesn't have the power to change for good or for bad. That we could actually, as a country, come together and just continue to do what we've done best every time. And the United States have always done best in adapting, adjusting, and executing to whatever happens to us. So, what's your reaction, babe? What are you thinking in the next 4 years?
I think when this stuff happens, it allows people to see, like, the tragedies do happen, but I think that it also brings people together, and it gives them a different perspective of who God is to them, and it builds a whole different way of faith and trust and hope. And I'm thinking, like, for me, that's my perspective. I pray that it touches people in a different way, and they could really, like, say, okay, God, we put all of this, we put our nation in your hands, and whatever happens, we trust that it's the right thing. I mean, right now, like you said, there's no fighting reality. It's done. He's there. But there are good people. It's still there. I mean, I trust that. That's why this country is what it is. And we're better off than any other country right now. At least I feel. I feel that we are.
Freedom. Yeah. We still have our freedom, man. We still have our freedom that we could actually go to work, that we could actually build an enterprise, that you could go to church without being persecuted. I mean, enjoy the freedoms that you have right now. You know, don't live in fear. Don't live in fear. What can I learn from this election is that shit, anything is fucking possible. Anything is possible. Don't take out anything. After this election, I believe my son could be president. I believe probably that could be president now. Even though I'm a U.S. citizen, I wasn't born in this country. Maybe if I have enough influence, shit, I could be president in the next 20 years. I mean, it just blows my mind that this has happened, and I'm just excited about the opportunities. I'm excited as an entrepreneur to see how I could adapt, adjust, and execute. I'm gonna do a Facebook Live from my headquarters tonight, and I'm gonna dissect it because I have calls today with my clients and my inner circle, and we're gonna dissect this. I'm gonna see some opportunities. I want to share with you guys some opportunities that we see in real estate, in the tech world, and how this could affect your perspective as an entrepreneur. So I'm excited. I'm excited because I know that, for some people the moment that chaos comes into their lives, they shrink.
Or they freeze.
And they freeze and they stop being active. Yeah. I'm the type of guy that I love controversy. I love chaos because I thrive on that. And I'm excited. So I hope you guys get excited too, because we are in for a good ride the next 4 years. We're in for a good ride. So comment below if you would like to join the Facebook Live tonight. I'll announce the time and I'll put it together. I have meetings all day with my inner circle. And right now, I'm just gonna take all this energy in the ring. I call up my trainer, Vinny. Vinny, I'm coming for you, brother. He just won a fight in MMA. He's going pro, and he was in TV, in Spike TV. So I called him up, and he's gonna see me right now. We're gonna do a little sparring session, take all this energy out in a productive way. And after that, I go back to the office and execute, and execute, and execute, because shit is just getting started. The next 4 years is going to be a shift in your business. It's going to be a shift in the way that you think. It's going to be a shift. And the one who's going to stay standing is the one who has the most certainty about what he believes on. So don't let anybody influence what you believe. You stay on track in what you believe.
That's right.
So, baby, I think I spoke most of the time. What are you going to say if we have a bunch of people watching?
What I already said. Put your trust in God, not nobody else. Not no man that's running the country. I mean, he could be as crazy as he wants to be. People can say a lot of things. That doesn't mean that it's going to happen. Actions speak louder than words. And then we'll pray about it and see where he could take this country. This country has been run by greatness for a really long time. I don't think it's going to end now with this crazy guy.
And here's the reality. If you have a strong household, like if you're married, now it's time to get strong with your wife. Like if you're married right now, it's time for you guys to buckle up, because if shit hits the fan, you're going to need somebody in your side to just wither the storm. Wither the storm. So, man, if you're married, just get real with your wife and say, shit, the next 4 years, we might hit a storm or might hit an opportunity. You need to get that relationship strong. And that starts, I believe that any man and woman that come together with the power as one could make a shift and could make a change. All right, so now Vinny's waiting for me. Learn it, live it, experience it.
Love life.
Love life.
I love you.
Love you.